Hello, hello. Yes, it's Thursday. It's October. And I'm here. And I'm gonna talk to you guys. I definitely do. But you know how this goes. We gotta throw the intro and a couple of support of some advertisers. But stick around. I think you're gonna like it. Hello, my kiddos. This is your friend, former media corporate Joey D. And the following is a sponsor ad. Anchor. Anchor is the app where you can create your podcast for free. And you can do amazing things with it. It has creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you needed to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app and go to Anchor FM to get started. I cannot wait to hear your podcast. Bye.
Hello, everyone. You are tuned into the YoVD show. This is Tanika Drake from God's Gift Through His Word, and I'm coming by to give you an update on the SoCal Podcast Explosion. It will be held at the Grafton Hotel at Bar 20, of course, in West Hollywood, October 23rd from 6 to 11. So the address is 8462 Sunset Boulevard, West Hollywood, California, 90069. You must be 18 years of age to attend, and of course 21 years of age if you will be participating in any kind of alcoholic beverages, and we do ask that you please drink responsibly. This is a free event to attend, so please come out, listen, learn, and enjoy. Be inspired and encouraged to start your very own podcast and get your message, your story, your testimony out there to the world. God bless your hearts, and I can't wait to see you there.
Yovi?
Yes, hi, LaShawn. How are you?
Very well. How are you? All right.
How are you? Are you ready?
All right, quiet on the set. I'm ready.
We going in 3, 2, 1.
Hey there, YoVD. It's Craig here from The Whistler. Just want to say hello.
Yovi, I thank you so much for trusting me and for having so much passion.
Jovi D, what is good, girl? I just want to thank you so much for the shout out, no doubt. I appreciate you because you great.
Hey, YoVD. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving us some love. That was awesome.
On which one? Shame or please don't date me?
Please don't take me. I'm curious.
Oh my goodness. I chose
positive vibes here. Congratulations with everything that you're doing. Just keep doing your thing. Keep being you. I love it.
It's mind-boggling in a sense because, that's just the power of technology.
Hello. Hi, kiddos. This is Jovi D, your friend, a former media corporate in broadcasting and an entrepreneur venturing in podcasting. How are you? Welcome. The show is about to start right now. Hey, my kiddos, and you're listening to my show. Guess what? You know what? I got a question for you guys. Have you ever thought about starting your podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find advertisers? Well, you know the answer to all of this. It's very simple. The Anchor. Anchor is the one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcast. And best of all is free. Yep. And 100% ridiculously easy to use. I'm telling you, I got ideas and it's just like on the go. You record them, you publish them, you're out. That's it. It's released. And so if you always wanted to start a podcast, what are you waiting for? Go to Anchor FM/start to join me, the Anchor fam, and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's Anchor FM podcast.com/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. All right, my friends, we are back. I'm here. I always say we because I consider you part of not only being my listener, but you're my guest host, and I'm doing this, and then you're part of it. So we gonna do this, and the topic of today is believe, trust the journey. The reason that I say this is because I want to definitely give a shout out to Tanika. SoCal Podcast is going strong. It's happening October 23rd. And definitely believe. Sometimes you do not understand how things really pan out, but it will come through at the right time, at the right moment. And with that being said, there's a couple of things also going on with me. And again, I think basically, as I said, this podcast is about me in the sense of how can I help you through my experiences between being a corporate employee in media and broadcasting and venturing as an entrepreneur in podcasting. There's a lot of lessons that I've learned. The lessons, first of all, of patience. The lessons of doing a side hustle and the long game. The lessons of finding funding or somebody also to believe like you know, minds that think alike. But if you do not invest in yourself, if you do not promote yourself, if you say, this is an idea that I have and I want to make it real, it starts with you. It starts with me. I'm doing the podcast, you doing a little business, you may be selling shirts or whatever the case is, or service, or a skill that you have. And you're trying to figure out how does this work, but you are your best promoter and cheerleader. I decided to pick up again on the book of Tony Robbins about the rules of money. Are you doubling your money? Are you using apps that, first of all, before I disclaim, and actually, you know what? I want to come back after this break. Okay? Stick around.
Yo, VD, hello, it's me, Maria, from the Strong Body, Strong Soul podcast show out here on Anchor, and I'm just calling to tell you how excited I am about the SoCal podcast explosion in Los Angeles. I'm really excited to meet some of the other podcasters in the area and help encourage people who don't have a podcast yet, if they are passionate about something that they'd like to share with the rest of the world like we do, Yavi. It's so easy, as we both know, to podcast on the Anchor platform. That's right. It's a little glitchy. That's okay. There are so many great workarounds, right? If you have a chance, anybody listening, if you're interested in podcasting, come out to the October 23rd event, but also go ahead and check out my Techie Tuesday episodes on the Strong Body, Strong Soul podcast, just in case you want some pointers. Bye.
So I'm here. I know that was a fast rambling session, but I don't know. I just have this energy that I wanted to just pour it out there. Please get it. Get the good energy, the good vibes, the whole enchilada. As I was saying, and I'm going to speak a little bit slowly, but I'm going to break it down. So, one, I wanted to talk about what exactly are you doing, in the sense that I find myself very curious, because as I know some of us that are pursuing our side hustle, or we have a calling and we're doing our business, also we have other responsibilities and taking care of making sure that, hey, our bills get paid every month. So are you doing something in the meantime that when actually, you're doing your work, but is your money also working as hard as you are working for it or with it? Now, that's where I come from. I'm not getting paid for this, but I have a book that I got for free. I went to the website of Tony Robbins, and that's how he said, you're going to get the book for free. Just put in your information, and you can only pay what it was, the postage for delivery, and that's how I did. The book cost like, I think $25, but I got it for free. So I wanted this information because if you know anything about my podcast, if you have listened, I'm a curious learner. I like to understand things, and the reason that actually this came about is because I also again, I'm not getting paid for this, but I like his content, his value entertainment from Patrick David. He was talking about money and how you know that it's, you know, like, it's there's a way about it. They're not pretty much teaching us this in school, or how to understand it and how to kind of get ahead of the game when it comes to money. How you double it, how you increase it. You know, they tell us about compound interest. Are you using apps like Stash, like Acorn, like what else? They told me Robinhood. These are apps that allow you to invest in the companies that you believe that they're doing really great and that can do something for you. So in the meantime, as you are working towards or building something, you have these companies that also work hard for your money and double it. That stayed in my mind. Okay, what am I exactly doing right now that is doubling my money? If I'm making, I don't know, $500, is there any other resource out there that is doing the same thing for me without you physically, personally actually doing the job? You know, I think my content really goes for that person that believes that, oh, my skills are no longer useless, I don't know what to do. Or somebody that is really upcoming. You're coming into the workforce and then you're like, I don't know anything. How do I take it from there? What do I do with an Instagram page? Or what do I do with a podcast? Or what do I do with a YouTube channel? And that's where I come from, because I'm having a sit down in this conversation with a lot of entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs that are not monetizing their business through social media. That's what it's all about. I'm taking what I learned as a media planner in television, and I'm basically allocating it and I'm telling people, okay, this is how you're gonna also advertise yourself, but this time you're gonna do it through social media. Where is your target? Where is your audience? Where does your product go? Who are you supposed to see it? Who's supposed to know about this? And that's what brought me again to the fundamentals of how money works. They tell you, work harder, but truly, I think is work smarter. You want to make things happen, meanwhile you're sleeping for 6-8 hours, whatever, you know, you are feeling comfortable and rested. But that's what I'm going about. I know I'm touching different kind of points here, but the motive is when you make $500, $200, is there not your savings account, we know that better, or your 401k, or maybe you have a life insurance that is also building wealth for you. I'm not going to exactly get into the breakdown of what exactly I do. Specifically, you're going to have to check out this event that I'm going to try to be there. I'm going to support it, which is so-called podcast. And maybe also have that conversation with you of what exactly you can do. Meanwhile, you're studying. Meanwhile, you have the part-time. Meanwhile, you have the job that may not be a job, but not the career. And how you can take a sabbatical. Do you know what a sabbatical? A sabbatical is when you decide and say, okay, I made this amount of time or this amount of money, but I decided that I'm going to take time off and take a break. And I'm going to be okay financially. I would say, blissfully, I had that opportunity to do that within the years of 2017. And I was okay